All right, boys, we're back with another trade recap. Today, we actually ended basically BE. We took one loss of 25 points and one win of 25 points. On the one that we lost, actually got stopped out by 0.25 points. A Poboy Johnson, we got stopped out by, man. So, but let's go over the trade recaps. Coming into the day, we were 100% bearish. We're rejecting out of this 1 hour gap up here. This candle is the 9 a.m. candle, so don't pay attention to this big candle. But we were rejecting out of this this 1 hour gap right here. Right here, putting in this London high right here. And if we come back down to the 5 minute, this is on market open. Let's see what happens. All right. Ooh, that was a little fast. That was a little fast. That's a little fast. That was a little fast. Let me go back out. Let's go down to the 1 minute time frame. So we sweep the London high. We completely fill this 1 hour gap. Now, before I wanted to get short, I wanted to see this previous day Asia high get taken out. When I'm looking for a sweep, like say I wanted to take a inverse play off the sweep of the London high, 70 points is not a sweep for me. 70 points is a blowing through that buy side liquidity. And so what I wanted to see was us take out 841 and then look for an inversion play down to the downside. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. We rejected off this tiny 5 minute right here. And if we let price play out, let's go down, go. Price actually, ooh, okay. Well, you know, this is fine. Price actually inverts this 5 minute or doesn't invert this 5 minute on this candle. And on the next one, it just completely drakes down. 519 was the obvious draw once we rejected down low off this. I didn't want to take the shorts on the inversions because, like I said, we didn't take out the Asia high. So at this point, we were just looking for a retracement into a 5 minute gap. Let's let the market keep going. And then, wait, okay. Right here. We took out that sell side liquidity and then we started to go back up. But what happened once we took out sell side? We tapped back into that 5 minute gap and inside of a 1 minute gap. Wait, let's go to 2 minute because I think we entered this trade on 2 minute. Yeah. We attempted to move higher. We didn't inverse the 1 minute. We didn't inverse the 5 minute. Yes, we got a tiny 2 minute inversion, but when you have a 5 minute and a 1 minute stacked on top of each other, they got respected. To me, what's that signaling? Okay, we took out sell side and the market tried to move higher and we didn't. We started inversing the gaps to the downside. So our first play today was actually a short right here. And at 20.5, I think, and I had exactly a 25 point stop. And or something like that. It was either 25 or 25.25, but you're about to see something extremely tragic. Extremely tragic. Let's go to the 1 minute candle. Let's watch this real quick. Look at this, bro. Look at this, bro. Okay, so where was my stop? My stop must have been at 57.5 then. Look, dude. This was our first stop on the day by 0.25 ticks and ran to TP. Let's just let these candles play out. But that is, unfortunately, that's part of trading. And what I want to leave you guys with this, or not leave you guys, I'm going to go over the second trade we took, the day BE, is that is going to happen. And that is why emotional intelligence and discipline is so important in trading. Because I could have easily tilted right after this and tried to get back in and go short and be like, oh, bro, like we're coming down. We're coming down to these lows for sure, bro. And double my risk. But I didn't. I got stopped out. It is what it is. There's going to be trades where you don't get stopped out by 2.5 points. There's going to be trades where you hit TP by 0.25 points. And there's going to be trades where you do get stopped out and where you don't hit TP by 0.25. That's part of trading. It's statistics and probability. And you have to be okay with that. A saying I always love, or I always say, and I love to say, is you have to be a good loser before you can be a good winner. Because if you are not a good loser in trading, you will never be a good winner long term. So after that, we stayed composed. We didn't flip our bias. We had this massive 15-minute gap right here that had we flipped this 15-minute and inversed, I then would have changed my bias to long. But let's go to the 1 minute. Let's actually go back. As you see, price starts reversing after hitting our TP. We retrace into this 15-minute. We inverse the 5 and the 1 minute. But why didn't I get long here? Because like I said, the 15-minute had not been inversed yet. Until that 15-minute candle closed and inverse that gap, I'm still not looking for longs. I am short bias. So at this point, I alerted in the Discord on the live trading that we do every day, or not even alerted. You can see it on my screen. I called out this. I said, yo, if we get a close below 16, I'd get short again. And then what do we get? Let's watch it come down. Watch it come down. Price sits in this area a little bit, and boom, we inverse right here. And I think I got short around 503. I think I got short right on this inverse. Round 505, 503, we targeted 25 points. Let me see. Where is it? Almost at this internal low, which was perfect. Because we failed to take out this daily low when we originally came back down and reversed. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm still bearish. We still have this draw right here. The price failed to take out when we originally took our first position. Oops, sorry, just and then so we entered short here, 25 point TP, 25 point stop. Let's see what happened. Boom, full TP. We took out this low, and then we started reversing off that. So we ended the day basically BE. Let me pull up the in quarters trade calendar. This is our trade calendar for the month for the live trading that we take on Discord. We've only had 4 losses or 4 losing days the entire year. This is just standardized for 250 a trade as well. Right now, we used to do it on whoever was streaming the Discord because there's 2 of us that streams. But now we're doing it standardized 250 for each trade, just so people can easily track 1R, 2R, how much you would be up if you were risking the same amount every single trade, every single month. So you'd be up a little over 2,700 per or 2,800 per account if you're risking $250 a trade on every single trade we take live in Discord every single day. But that's really it for the trading today. If you guys do want to join that Discord and learn, we do classes, live trading, teach you strategy, risk management, psychology. There's a great group of guys in there and ladies. Let me not forget the ladies. But link is in the description if you guys want to join that. And with that being said, I'll see you guys tomorrow for another trade recap. So if you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.